Hi everyone, I'm Dennis Burgess, Realtor, Business Developer, Property Manager with Legends Realty here in Lake Mary, Florida. Today, I continue on along in my series of frequently asked questions, dealing this time with an owner question, and that is, how do you handle evictions? Well, evictions stink. Evictions stink. I've been here in Orlando nearly 5 years. I've evicted 3 people. I remember every one of them, each one of the 3 by name. I did my best to conduct the eviction as professionally as possible and to the best of my abilities, while allowing the tenants to maintain their dignity. It's not pleasant. Anybody thinks that an eviction is enjoyable for anyone, they're sadly mistaken. That said, it does happen. Here at Legends Realty, we have something unique in place where, as part of our professional services paperwork, contract, agreement between the owners and ourselves, we handle the processing of the eviction, and if it's a tenant that we supplied, we also cover the first $700 of the eviction costs. That's unheard of. You know, the filing fees alone are several $100s, attorney's fees several $100s. Evictions can be really expensive in and of themselves, let alone the downtime while the tenant sits there not paying rent. Who knows what type of damage they're doing to the unit, what it's going to look like when we ultimately get it back, things like that. But what we do, if we look like we're headed toward an eviction, we ensure that we've posted a 3-day statutory notice to vacate, commonly called a pay and stay, which tells the tenants what they owe. This is the date that they have to pay it by. If they don't, then we can file for an eviction. We give our attorney the go-ahead to file for the eviction upon owner's approval. Eviction's filed, tenant gets served. They have 5 days to respond to the summons. If they don't, they're in default. We go and we have our attorneys file a motion for default. If the judge sees that it's great to grant our motion for default is so ordered. And then the next step is a writ of possession, where the judge issues the writ of possession, forwards it to the sheriff's department, and depending on what county we're in, Orange, Seminole, Polk, Osceola, or Volusia, it takes anywhere from, the shortest eviction I had was 25 days. The longest I think was 40 days. I had someone apply for a place of mine. They'd been evicted from somewhere else in 19 days, lightning fast. But we're keeping our owners up to date every step of the way. We're in contact with the attorney. We don't give legal advice. We accept legal advice from our attorney and do the best we can with it, and do our best toward, folks can't pay rent, they got to go. The best way to handle an eviction is not have an eviction. Our thorough screening process, verifying that the future tenants make the required amount of monthly income, 3 times the rent. They've got great rental history, employment, great credit, no evictions, bankruptcies, foreclosures, things like that, without their giving additional deposits. We do our due diligence in hopes of keeping evictions down, but in case it does come to an eviction, we have that eviction protection plan in place. It takes a little of the pain away from our owners when we can tell them that we'll pay the first $700 for that eviction. Any questions? Feel free to give me a call. Dennis Burgess, Legends Realty, Lake Mary, Florida. Cell phone 205-445-4755. My email is Dennis Burgess, DennisBurgess @legendsre.com. And tired of sitting here in this chair, it's time to go back to work, and I'll be turning vacant and occupied and housing homes. Thanks, and have a great day.